Hey everyone, I survived my weekend in Florida and now we're back, and boy do we have a lot to cover from the past weekend from the world of gaming and entertainment. It's a wide world. We should probably just go ahead and get this one out of the way really quick because early on Monday we all finally got to see what the hell that live action Pokemon movie is gonna look like, because they finally released an official trailer, and even though we can't risk showing you the trailer, it actually looks, dare I say, good.
Yeah, I mean, they made Pikachu into a narc. But yeah, they actually did do a pretty great job bringing these tiny little cute creatures to life. There are tons of these little Pokemans shown off in the trailer, and it gives you a great look at the world that they inhabit. They all look very fun, cuddly, and cute for the most part, even though there is already some discussion online as to whether or not some of their real-life characteristics are true to the lore enough for Poke purists.
Well, I don't know if it will be. You can't please everyone, but universally it seems to be very well accepted.
You know, it never occurred to me that Pikachu would be
Furry?
furry. I always assumed he was smooth.
Well, there's a lot of problems in there. Anyways, the movie looks fun, and it's surprising to us that they were able to pull this off so well, even though it's not exactly the Pokemon story that most of us, well, you, are used to. Pikachu definitely has his cute little Pika Pika voice when he's around normies, but not when he's around Tim, played by Justice Smith, because Tim can actually understand Pikachu. And he sounds like Deadpool because he's played by Ryan Reynolds and not Danny DeVito.
Sad.
Which is what fans had originally hoped for when the movie was announced. There was change.org positions out the ass, and wouldn't you know it, they didn't work. But have no fear though, someone has already dubbed over Ryan Reynolds' lines in this movie with Danny DeVito's voice, and it is truly a thing of beauty getting to watch Pikachu asking Mr. Mime if he'd ever fucked his whore wife. We'll leave a link to the DeVito version down in the description below with the trailer as well, so you can watch both of them since we can't show either.
Yeah, so what's this movie about? Well, the plot of the film reads as follows. Ace Private Eye Harry Goodman goes mysteriously missing, prompting his 21-year-old son Tim to find out what happened. Aiding in the investigation is Harry's former Pokemon partner, Detective Pikachu, a hilariously wisecracking, adorable super sleuth who is a puzzlement even to himself. Finding that they are uniquely equipped to communicate with one another, Tim and Pikachu join forces on a thrilling adventure to unravel the tangled mystery. Chasing clues together through the neon-lit streets of Rhyme City, a sprawling modern metropolis where humans and Pokemon live side by side in a hyper-realistic live-action world. They encounter a diverse cast of Pokemon characters and uncover a shocking plot that could destroy this peaceful coexistence and threaten the whole Pokemon universe.
Now I'm gonna try to cover that up with still images from the trailer.
Just use that meme of Pikachu going like,
Now they have a high def version. But I don't know if that'll get taken up or not. Who knows? Now that we've satiated our morbid curiosity regarding that live action Pokemon movie, let's figure out what the hell went on with video game poster boy and world's most popular streamer Ninja this weekend, and why the hell everyone's so mad at him. And no, it's not for the very weird stream that he did alongside Rick and Morty and Logic, where they played Fallout 76. That whole thing started off with a ton of technical issues and then just became kinda boring because the game, it's not really that action-packed to begin with, you know, compared to something like Fortnite, I guess. We're attempting, instead, to tell you about what happened when he was doing squad matches with Dr. Lupo, Mad Rusky, and basically I Do Work. And we're gonna try to keep this as brief as we can, but here's the explanation.
So Ninja, very popular streamer, generally seems like a great guy, and hey, we've praised him in the past for at least being someone positive who sits atop the gaming landscape. He's someone that parents can look at and say, oh, gamers, they're not so bad. Plus you can get rich playing games somehow. It's fine if my son or daughter watches Ninja. Maybe they'll get some of those bucks. Well, on a recent stream where he was playing with the friends that we mentioned earlier, someone took Ninja out. Obviously, he was disappointed by this. And then after Dr. Lupo exclaimed, watch for the emote, the player who had killed Ninja in the game did in fact do an emote.
Case closed.
Well, that was all the evidence that Ninja needed to launch into a just very childish fit about how he was obviously being stream sniped by the person in question. He immediately reported the person and then continued mocking him and the fact that he'd so obviously been stream sniped.
So, okay, well, what's stream sniping? It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. In theory, someone watches a large streamer's game on Twitch, ends up in the same game as them, and then tracks them down by watching their stream, thereby giving them some sort of advantage over the streamer. It's definitely happened before, but it almost certainly didn't happen here. Still, you would assume that 99% of the time, even if someone was trying to stream snipe Ninja, it would just end up with that person feeding him because Ninja's good at the game.
Yeah.
Anyways, they all joke back and forth about how obviously this is a stream snipe, and then he goes on to say that he's gonna get this player banned from the game for what he did. Now, he even took this so far as getting on the phone, which made it appear like he was going to hit someone up at Epic Games directly to, expedite the whole ban.
What a fucking narc.
You got Pikachu as a narc, Ninja's a narc.
Too many narcs these days. Yeah, so Ninja says into the mic multiple times, if you leave this game right now, I will not report you. Assuming, obviously, that because this person was stream sniping, they would even hear him saying that on stream and then get scared and then leave the match so that Ninja wouldn't tell on them. Well, apparently, while he was complaining, his chat was saying that it wasn't a stream snipe, and Ninja reacted to that with, if you guys want to unsub because of that, get out of my stream. Leave, please. Woo! So yeah, if nothing else, it was a huge flaunting of ego, and that is typically something that would turn fans off, unless that's what they're tuning in for, as is the case with some other streamers who make a whole character out of that. But Ninja, he's the good boy of Fortnite.
He's the good boy.
Or at least so we thought.
The player in question then took to Twitter after getting all this attention and tweeted at Ninja directly and at Dr. Lupo saying, I will show you that I did not stream snipe. I don't want to try and gain clout from this, but I will upload it if you really think I stream sniped. I emoted because there were 6 people watching me and I lasered you. I didn't stream snipe you. So this all started getting picked up on Reddit and various Fortnite subreddits and on Livestream Fail. After that, and in response to a tweet someone sent him that said, please, just for once, accept that you're in the wrong, he seemed to, back down from it a bit more, saying, talk about timing when he emoted when Ben asked. Odds were in my favor, but I guess I was wrong.
The player Icy5 responded, still obviously a bit nervous about having his account banned, saying, I don't understand why you raged, called me an idiot, and said you were going to try to get me banned. I know that you can get me banned because of how much power you have within Epic. You are the face of Fortnite. To which Ninja responded with a real winner of a non-apology apology, saying, Epic will never ban people for no reason, even if I say anything.
Okay, cool, all right.
You assuming they do is naive.
Yikes.
Stop playing the victim.
Okay, double yikes.
You aren't getting banned. I am sorry.
That's nice, that's nice.
Stop milking it.
Oh no, but then he ended it with stop milking it.
Yeah. Well, that was certainly an interesting apology. Let's see how people took it. Oh, badly. They took it badly. The immediate responses, they sum all this up pretty well. One user replied to the apology saying, Ninja, just make one public tweet saying I apologize for how I handled this incident. I assume he was stream sniping with what I thought was decent evidence at the time, but I was 100% wrong. I overreacted and will be better in the future. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's good.
It's
a good response.
To which Ninja replied, lol, dude, this ain't it, chief. Ugh. I apologized to the player already and said I was wrong. Had some drinks and was feeling spicy. Everyone is way too sensitive. Yeah, all it needed was a weird flex, but okay in that tweet, and he could have really hit the full bingo card.
Yeah, that's how Shibby talks when he's in his fake gamer voice. Oh, getting spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shibby's always spicy though. So the next reply put a nice period on the end of the whole thing as a Twitter user named Noxon said, the embodiment of Fortnite. A grown-up man-child fighting on social media with a random guy on the internet because he killed him in a video game. What a magnificent time to be alive. Adding more magnificent typical internet seasoning onto this internet sandwich is the fact that that reply from Noxon was actually stolen from a Reddit thread. Now, that is truly a magnificent time to be alive for all of us. It was a nice icing on the cake, seasoning on the sandwich. So will this be the one stupid thing that brings Ninja down from his throne even slightly? No. In fact, as we were writing this, he won Streamer of the Year at the Esports Awards. So, oh well.
So, okay, geez. How do we break all this tension in the room after finding out that the Ninja isn't necessarily a perfect human and might have taken things overboard a bit, even though this literally would not be news if Ninja wasn't involved. And as far as toxicity in gaming goes, that shit was pretty light.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are we gonna move on from this? Oh, I know, by telling you all that Crackdown 3 still exists, baby.
Woo!
The hype train's pulling out of the station, boys.
Everybody excited?
All right, you already know how we feel about the Crackdown series if you've ever watched one of our older Tugs videos that no longer exist. And our general vibe on this series of games is mostly confusion. The original Crackdown, according to people's comments that we've read online, was actually pretty good. But that doesn't take away the fact that the game actually it only sold really well initially because it was bundled with an exclusive beta for Halo 3.
They got you. Crackdown 3 was initially supposed to be released all the way back in 2016, but it had gone through numerous delays and will now officially be released on February 15th of 2019.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Well, just a little bit late for Valentine's Day.
When you and your girlfriend break up, you got Crackdown 3 to play. Everybody's favorite game. The most anticipated game of February 2019. We still have no idea who is hyped to play this game, especially considering it's appeared as though it's been in development hell for years. And the main trailer for the game's new announcement features a whopping 5 seconds of gameplay.
Boom.
Gotcha.
That's all I need.
Now, the good news, I guess, is that it comes bundled with that whole Xbox Games Pass thing where you just pay a monthly fee to play a ton of games, including all of the first-party Microsoft titles the day that they come out. And based on a recent Xbox event, they're really leaning into this Game Pass thing in a big way, and they're probably hoping that every single Xbox user buys into it as their primary service for all Xbox gaming going forward.
Okay. Well, there were a few other things announced at that conference, though. PUBG is not included in Game Pass. There are a ton of Final Fantasy games coming to Xbox One, including Final Fantasy VII, 9, X, X2, and 12 at some point, all in 2019. Sea of Thieves, which apparently ended up becoming not entirely pointless to play, is getting a new mode called the Arena, where you can battle other crews to see who can grab the most booty. And most important of all, keyboard and mouse support is going to go live on the 14th. But only for a certain amount of games like DayZ, Warframe, Warhammer Vermintide 2, and of course, Fortnite. And that's going to throw things way, way off for all them kids playing on controller.
Daddy, I need a keyboard and mouse.
No,
we have one right here. It's a compact. You just detach it from the thing. Does it have a keyboard port in the back of that?
Got a ball in it.
Yeah, yes. That's how you know it's accurate.
Got to clean that dust up.
You get the ball on top of the mouse.
Trackball.
The most accurate.
So, yeah, it's going to be real interesting to see if they add support to any other games coming out, and it'll just be interesting in general to see how much it affects all these online communities of the games that they're starting with.
It's probably going to piss a lot of people off, I would imagine.
It's going to start an arms race.
Yeah.
If they were smart, Microsoft would be releasing their official Xbox mouse,
Yeah, they should.
and they could make all that money off of it. But anyway, yeah, hopefully they add it to Fallout 76, because it would make things a hell of a lot easier over there.
Yeah, and speaking of Fallout 76, if you're still interested in that game after all the wonky beta sessions and awkward Rick and Morty streams, it drops later this week, and Rock, Paper, Shotgun, they have done a damn good job at building a guide that will bring you up to speed on everything that you need to know before venturing out into the wasteland, because even if you have played a Fallout game, it ain't this, Chief.
Pass.
He's passing. I had a really, really weird experience with the betas. I hated one, and then I'd love one, and then I'd hate one, and then I'd love one. So it seems like a game where I'm like, man, there is nothing to play. Oh, you know what? Fallout's out. I guess I'll fire that bad boy up.
Time to crawl out through the Fallout, baby.
We'll leave a link to that below, as well as a link to the entire Xbox announcement video as well. But to round things out for this collection of gaming news and Pokemon news, Nuketown will be added to Black Ops 4 on Tuesday for PlayStation users. It's going to make its way to PC and Xbox users next week on the 20th. No, this time around, Nuketown is based in Cold War Russia. But it still looks like it's going to be the same high-paced, close quarters shit that you're used to. So we're excited for that.
It's going to be a mess, and I'm very excited.
I know. It's crazy to me that even with all the other games that are coming out, I still enjoy playing Black Ops 4, and it is a month old. How did they do it?
I was playing today, and some Tugs fans were in my game, and I killed one of them.
Oh, yeah. Did you make a gritty emote yet?
No. Fuck the whole... You only see it when you're in the lobby screen. They don't even show it in the game.
You got to show off your flair, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll get it in a week. We both play on PC. So finally, though, we did our weekly search for any information relating to Red Dead Redemption 2 online multiplayer. And despite the fact that Rockstar said they would launch a beta version of this sometime in November, still no official word as to when that will be. Very curious to see what people will be able to do in the game and whether or not there will be any type of co-op experiences, or maybe it'll just be team deathmatch in the old East.
Horse races.
Ooh, horse races.
Pony Express. See who can deliver the mail fastest.
Yeah, that would be a cool one if you were on a stagecoach and you got a 5-minute head start, and then a bunch of people had to chase you down and steal your, your best girl.
Yeah, that one's free.
Or all your chewing tobacco or whatever.
Yeah.
My favorite thing in the game is to get Deadeye mode. If you run out of Deadeye, you just have to fucking constantly just dip.
Give me that chaw.
Yeah. That's how you got to do it. Anyways, this week, announcement. We're going to be on The Attack with Kevin Pereira. We don't know when. It's either going to be Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday.
But it's happening.
Go follow us on Twitter. The Twitter account for Internet Today is twitter.com/InternetTodayTV. Elliot is still Elliot ETC.
For old time's sake.
Okay. And I'm Ricky FTW on Twitter. Keep an eye there because we'll announce that as soon as it actually happens. Also, we're going to be doing a Q&A soon for the Patreon and the members because there's a join button now below the video. If you click join, you get things, I think.
Press that button.
Thank you
Press
for everyone who actually
that
has
button.
done that yet, and the Patreon for all the support. We're going to be doing a Q&A this week for that. And be sure to check out the latest episode of Weekly Weird News about the greatest scam of the Twitter century.
Finesse.
It was a very big finesse. And also a news dump from some point last week that's outdated by now.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.